Are only artists or artistic fields creative? Let's debunk this myth that only artists are creative. Creativity. For most people, that word conjures images of painters, musicians, poets, dancers, writers. The myth is that creativity belongs only to the artists. It's a seductive idea, and it has deep historical roots. In the Renaissance, artists were celebrated as geniuses, almost touched by the divine. Scientists and inventors, by contrast, were said to discover or uncover truths. Over time, the language hardened. Artists create, scientists discover. The same human capacity was split into two worlds. People believe this myth because art makes creativity visible. A painting, a song, a performance. You can see or hear it. It's tangible. Mathematics or physics, much of the creativity is invisible, hidden behind symbols, proofs, or experimental design. That invisibility reinforces the idea that non-artistic fields are mechanical rather than imaginative. Another reason is how we teach children. From an early age, kids are encouraged to sing, to draw, to move. Mistakes are tolerated, even celebrated. Science and math, on the other hand, are often taught as rule following and memorization. Experimentation is limited, and curiosity is framed as play only if it leads to the right answer. The education system trains children to see art as a space for freedom and science as a space for correctness. There's also the knowledge barrier. Anyone can pick up a brush or hum a tune, but science carries technical language, concepts, and methods that make it feel out of reach. This can make scientific creativity seem exclusive or inaccessible. But the barrier is about comprehension, not the ability to create. Behind equations and experiments lies the same human impulse to explore, to imagine, to make sense of the unknown. And then there's the role of bias. Scientists aim to remove their personal bias to better understand the world. Artists, by contrast, embrace their own biases and consider the biases of others, because art is about producing experience. Yet social sciences occupy a middle ground. They study humans with rigor, but cannot fully remove subjectivity. Here, creativity blends observation, interpretation, and insight, showing that imagination is vital even when we attempt objectivity. There's a grain of truth in the myth. The arts do showcase creativity explicitly, but mistaking that visibility for exclusivity is the real error. Creativity is not tied to the form of the output, but to the act of generating originality, agency, and value. A chemist designing a novel experiment, a mathematician discovering a surprising proof, or a doctor improvising in the operating room. All these are creative acts. The myth obscures this reality. When we look closer, creativity runs through every field. The major conceptual error in the myth is assuming creativity is about the form or the output, painting, music, dance, rather than the function. The act of producing originality, value, and agency. A mathematician exploring an abstract pattern, a physicist designing a new experiment, or a doctor navigating uncertainty. All are engaging in the same human capacity that drives artistic creation. Much of the creativity in science and mathematics comes from philosophy or application. Mathematicians seek elegance and simplicity, often guided by philosophical principles of beauty or coherence. Paul Erdos imagined the book, a collection of perfect proofs, a testament to the poetic imagination within mathematics. In science, researchers like Barbara McClintock described a feeling for the organism, an intuitive way of relating to data and phenomena that allowed her to see what others could not. Richard Feynman approached physics playfully, imagining particles as characters in a story, blending rigorous reasoning with imaginative leaps. Medicine, too, highlights creativity in unexpected ways. Surgeons and physicians rely on improvisation, judgment, and intuition. Atul Gawande described surgery as a performance where improvisation under uncertainty is essential. That is why the term art of medicine exists, not decoration, but recognition of creativity at work in human problem solving. Engineers and technologists employ heuristics and experience-based rules of thumb to navigate complex problems when strict algorithms fail. These are creative acts rooted in practice and insight, not mere technical skill. This myth harms progress everywhere. Scientists hesitate to claim creativity, undervaluing their imaginative reasoning. Engineers ignore their improvisational capacity. Mathematicians hide the beauty of their insights under abstraction. Meanwhile, the arts are sidelined as ornamental rather than being seen as integral to human knowledge and innovation. By narrowing creativity to art, we stifle cross-disciplinary thinking, innovation, and experimentation. Einstein captured the essence of this truth when he said, "The greatest scientists are artists as well." Creativity is not confined to one domain. It exists wherever the human beings engage in original thinking, problem solving, and the generation of value. Recognizing it everywhere allows it to flourish. In the classrooms, laboratories, studios, hospitals, and boardrooms alike. When we retire the myth that only artists are creative, we unlock the full potential of human imagination. Creativity is not a gift reserved for a few. It's a universal capacity, and when we honor it, wherever it appears, we create the conditions for true progress across the arts, the sciences, and the spaces in between.